But obviously, we got to thank Mr. Mensch and Kevin Coster and the entire staff that conducts us all and recognizes us for what we did as athletes here at the school. I need to thank the amazing coaches. Can't say enough. Now I talk about my family. But I got to thank my brothers and my mom and my dad who supports me tremendously. My sister. But again, you know, the greatest thing about this honor probably would be recognizing the coaches and what they did for us. I mean, Coach Nolan, such a tremendous part of my life. I remember him in La Bianca telling me, listen, athletes don't drink and athletes don't smoke. Guess what? He never had alcohol. Still. And I don't smoke and whatever. And I mean, I just listened. That's it. That's all I did. And because I listened to them, I won. You know, so imagine that I got an incredible compliment from Kevin earlier saying that, and that's a bigger thing. It's one of those, you know, he talked about these tenets that Mavo had, and just all our coaches, things that they told us. You know, you have to give back to the sport. So, like from '95 to 2000, Coach Phelan was gracious enough to let me back in the room and spend time, and I forged this relationship with Jeff Forsythe and taught him all my tricks. And so there now I got to get that perspective of being the coach, which was now, you know, I taught him that, you know, and wow, he said, no, you know, and Coach Phelan's thing as a coach was funny that, you know, you would, unless you were in the room with him and part of the team, you didn't know what he was saying. Suction, incision, you know, tight, get in there, you know, and it was almost like, you know, he was like giving a dictation on surgery or something like that. You know, you didn't know, but we knew what he was saying. And then Coach Nolan, he was that leader, that coach that you know, you talk about the Lombardis and you know, or coaches that had that impression on you in La Bianca, but he was able to make us believe that we could win. And I had this group of guys here. I mean, this is 30 years ago almost. You know what I mean? And I have so many friends here that came from California, from the city, and from here. And it just, I mean, the fact that they came because they're part of this. And although wrestling is an individual sport, this team, I can't even. Coach, the bottomless moment speech. How about that? Come on, see? I mean, Coach, we, for the first time, we won a league championship as a team. And I was in 8th grade. You know, these guys had hair on their chest, and you know, it was crazy. But I was on the varsity team, and Coach Nolan, you think it's just a bunch of guys wrestling one another or whatever, but he's a strategist. He's got to put this together to try to get his team to win. You know, yeah, sure, I want to win my weight. He wants to win his, but he's the coach. He's got to get this team together. So he takes one of the senior guys who thinks he's going to wrestle, and then he takes Mark Cortez and puts him in there because he knows that just with the scoring system, Mark is like a rubber band, and he's not gonna get pinned. He's not gonna give up that extra point, and we won by that point. Did what? Easy, Mark. But you know, and it's that if I had the fearlessness of Grasso, this guy, we could remember a match that, you know, he was wrestling the state champion. This guy was incredible, and
Solomon.
how guy, and now you're in the match, and then you see the most beautiful throw in the world. It was like, you didn't even hear it, but it was Tom getting thrown. but we believe that he can win. And then Colin, the same thing, if I had to straighten him, or Wisty, you know, he was part of my inspiration. He pushed me back down the hallway in 5th grade, knocked me from behind. Whoa.
Not me. Not me.
No, but you had so many guys. Brian Valentin was my partner, and you know, since 4th grade, you know, I mean, he and we're police officers together. It's incredible, you know, since 4th grade, and we're still buddies because of the support. Mike Kellerman, who was a teacher here, who, you know, then after college, it's like you just can't wrestle people on the lawn. So it gets a little weird. You can't wrestle people in the office. So we kind of decide like another competitive sort of individual sport, I guess. But then there was Mecca. You know, when Coach Phelan, Coach Nolan left us, I didn't say it that way, but we went moved to a different school district, and then we had Phelan and Mecca, and now Coach Mecca, who's still here, and now all these guys are all in the Hall of Fame. These coaches for the right reasons. I mean, they the time they took away from their families that they gave us, and what they instilled upon us, it's incredible. And I wrote down a few of those things from that 8 pages. Single space. You know, you never know what you're capable of until you try it. And I could hear Coach Nolan saying that, you know. Pay attention, very simple one. Stay positive and focused. And like I just talked about a little bit before, it's just great to give back. When I was able to give back to the sport and have an effect on a lot of those guys, the Barones and everybody else, and expect the unexpected. And you know, just as most importantly, to have, this is a Labo thing, to have some good friends. You gotta be a good friend. So that's that was it. I mean, bottom line, real applause goes to the coaches. They always should, and I thank them very much for getting me here. And congrats to the girls cross country team that Coach Nolan convinced me to quit football after a 9th grade MVP. 9th grade, I got that black. No, I took some of those out. We were talking about limb bets. You know, I'd be at a bar and whatever, and I told the name I ever heard when I was at limb bets. Kenneally on this, Kenneally on that. I was like, I had two brothers. But I didn't say that part. You know, get the accolades for that. But my brother Andy should be in the Hall of Fame for his own right. I mean, I beat guys in tights.